Dear students, now I would like to give you an example of a high level program and an example of a shell program as well, so that you can have an idea how does these program look like basically. So say for the example, I'm just giving you an example of a C program, how we can write a C program and how we can run or compile these programs and execute these programs using any IDE. IDE is known as basically integrated development environment. So say for the example, in our computer, we do have dev C++ IDE. So this is an IDE. IDE means integrated development environment, which allows you to write the program, to compile the program, to debug the program, to execute the program in the same window basically. So say here, if you want to write a program, so you will have to go to file option, and from file option you see here new option is there. The moment you will click new, it will allow you to create a new file. So I have just created a new file. You see here, just I have given the comment line. So you see here, just a comment line is there. The name of the file is to print hello world. So say for the example, I want to give the computer an instruction that print hello world for me. So how we can write a C program using high level language in this IDE. So for that you see here, include stdio.h. This is the syntax of the program. You need not to go into the much detail of that. You just see here how does it look like basically. So int main and print hello world and then slice and then return 0. After writing the program, you will have to go to execute. Now execute, the first option is compile. So it will compile the program in the source code. Just click compile. If everything is right, you see here the compilation result, error is 0 and hello.exe file has been generated. You see here hello.exe file is generated. Once it is generated means your compilation process is successful. There is no error in the program. Then go to execute option and run. The moment you will run the program, you can see the output. Output is here. You go in this output window, hello world. So hello world has been printed. So this is how the C programs work basically. Now I will take another example where we see how we can add two numbers. Say for example, I want to ask my computer, then ask from the user to enter any two numbers and then add it and display the sum basically. So you see here, for that you just here to add two numbers. So this is the C program. Just you see here how does the program look like. So int main is there and two variables have been defined, A and B, for giving the input, and sum will store the sum of these numbers. And I am giving the instruction over here, enter two numbers. The user, whenever the user will enter these two numbers, they will be stored in the corresponding variables. The sum is calculated and it is stored in the variable sum, and we are printing the sum of two numbers A and B is whatever values is stored in the sum. So first, after writing this thing, save this program. After saving this program, simply go to execute option. Then the first option is compile. You will have to compile the things to see whether everything is right or not. If something has gone wrong, it will be indicated over here. You see here, error is warning, warnings are 0, means the compilation process is okay, and sum of two numbers, this is the file name, .exe has been generated, means this file has been compiled successfully. Now you will have to execute it. So for executing it, simply go to run option, and the moment you will run, you see here, enter two numbers. It is asking two numbers from the user. So say the user is giving 20, another number he is giving 40. And you see here the sum of two numbers 20 and 40 is 60. So this is how, this is known as a computer program. So whatsoever instruction you will give to the computer in the high level language, the output will be accordingly generated. So for doing this kind of thing, we write program. Say for example, a third example I am just giving you. Say a user is interested in generating even numbers, less than 20 or less than 18 or less than 30, whatsoever things are there. So I will ask from the user that enter any number till what point you want the even numbers to be generated. So say for the example, user is giving that, okay, I want to see all the even numbers which is less than 15. So for that, the user will give 15 and all the even numbers will automatically be generated by this program. So here I have written a program to generate even numbers less than 15, say for example, or whatsoever things are there that is given by the user. So include stdiost, main things are enter range. You will have to give the range, whether you want to generate number up to 30, 15, 16, whatsoever things are there, and the even numbers will be generated accordingly. So for that, again, you see execute and compile the program. So I'm just compiling the program. I see here the compilation error is okay, no errors there, and even numbers.exe has been generated. So then run it simply. The moment you will run it, it will ask for a number. So say for example, I'm giving 15. So I want to generate all the even numbers which are less than 15. You see here, the moment you will give 15, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, up to 14 it is generated. Again, say for example, you want to run next time. So again, go to execute option and run. And then this time, say for example, I want to display all the numbers which are even numbers less than 21. Say for example, I am giving. You see here all the even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and 20 up to 20. So all the numbers. So whatsoever instruction you will give, accordingly your program will give the output or the results basically. So this is how basically high level programs work. Now for the sake of your knowledge, we will show you how the shell programming works basically. While discussing the operating system, I had told you that there are two levels of the operating system. At the outer level is the shell, and the inner level, which is nearer to the machine, which is located in the center, is the kernel. So I will show you how using the shell commands you can ask your machine to give some outputs. So for that, I am taking the example of Ubuntu shell or Linux operating system shell. So you see here, right now we are in the test directory, and give the ls command to see. So certain programs are there. So say for example, I am writing same thing, say hello world. I want to generate hello world. How we can write this program? So for that, you will have to create the file. So I have just created a file known as first.sh. sh is the extension for the shell files. So simply see what are the contents. You see here, this is the program, echo hello world. So echo is the shell command basically, which prompts the machine to generate the same thing, to print the same thing on the screen. So echo hello world. I have written this thing. You can simply run this thing. So you see here, whenever you will run this program using the .a command, first.sh, hello world is written in the screen. I am showing you another shell program that is known as sum.sh. So say for example, there are two numbers. You give the two numbers and it will generate the sum. How we can write the shell programs? So you see here, this is the script for the shell program. Take input from user and calculate sum. So read P, enter the first number, read P, enter the second number, calculate the sum and display the results. So this is how the shell programs look like. And whenever you will run this thing, for running the program, simply give the ./sum.sh. The moment you will keep it, it is asking for the first number. So for example, I am giving first number 13, second number, it will ask for second number. I am giving second number 12, and it will generate you the sum is 25. So just to see here, this is the look and feel of the shell programming. The earlier I will show you, that is the high level program that was written in C. So these programs, using these things, these programs, you can ask your computers to generate the results which you desire. So hope you might have enjoyed the sessions on the C programming as well as the shell programming examples. Thank you. Thank you very much.